How's it going, everybody? So, November showed up, like out of nowhere. That's kind of crazy how fast that came up. But it's definitely got me in the mode of Christmas shopping and thinking about what to get other people for Christmas, but also just what I'd like for Christmas in general as well. And I've been thinking, because, people have been asking me, like, hey, what would you like for Christmas? And so I thought that I would give a few options for coffee lovers and that are all going to be under 50 bucks. Now, some of them are more interesting or exciting than others, but all of them I think are fairly solid options that would definitely get used. Quick side note, I just want to say thanks so much to everybody who's commenting and asking questions and just having dialogue in the comment section, because honestly, I absolutely love talking shop when it comes to coffee, and I love answering questions or just giving feedback, so honestly, please keep it up. It's something that I absolutely really enjoy about this whole making these videos in general. Okay, so the first thing is filters. Now, if somebody uses a V60 or a Chemex or anything that has like a paper filter, sometimes when you start to run out, you can start to be a little hesitant to use that brewing method and maybe switch to something else. And so it's always a relief to get more filters because they never expire, basically. Like, it's not like you can have too many paper filters. There have been times, I think I had like 100 Chemex filters at one point, because I forgot that I ordered some, and then I saw some at a coffee shop, and so I bought them, and then another shipment came in. I was like, all right, I got like 180 now. But they're gonna stay good for basically forever, so they're just in the pantry waiting to get used. So paper filters are a really great choice if you know the person's brewing method of choice or one of their preferred options. Then paper filters are really a great place to start. Now, the next gift idea is specialty instant coffee. There is a company called Swift Cup Coffee that they do a lot of specialty instant coffee from their own company, but also they've really partnered with a bunch of roasters from across the country making higher quality instant coffee. Now, is it as good as brewing fresh? I would say no, but it's kind of neat to have those things on retainer if you do want to mix it up, or if it's just one of those mornings where you don't have as much time as you thought and you can just throw water and then throw your instant coffee and you're good to go. Or if you're camping or traveling, in general, it's just kind of neat to have those things as an option. So now, there are a bunch of different roasters on that website. Swift Cup Coffee, not Instant Cup. I keep thinking Instant Cup. No, Swift Cup Coffee. They have a list of their partners, and if you don't really know, maybe there's one that you'd rather try than just Swift Cup's brand, just let me know. If you want any recommendations, I've tried a few of those roasters' coffee before, so I could definitely tell you my experience with them. Now, this next gift idea, it's interesting because I haven't tried it yet, but I've ordered it and it's coming. But it is the Jojo coffee straw. This is something that I saw on Kickstarter maybe 6 months ago by now. And I was really interested in the idea because it's basically a French press without the French press. Let me explain. You literally put the coffee into your mug and then you use this straw that has a filter at the end to just drink out of the cup. And it's a really neat idea. I think it's very clever. It's very, very travel friendly. It's literally a straw, so it's just about as compact as you can get. And you can remove the little filter from the bottom and you've got a travel straw. So that's kind of a cool thing. But it's really cheap. And I don't know how long it would take to ship right now. I don't know as far as how caught up they are in their shipping. But I think it's a really clever idea, so maybe something to check out. So for the next idea, I would say that exotic brewing methods are kind of a neat way to just appreciate coffee in a different way, in a way that kind of tips our hat to how things used to be. And we wait for the plane. Now, the types of coffee filters that I'm talking about are like a Vietnamese style coffee maker or a South Indian style filter. Those are really neat. They're paperless, and I don't know, I've had a lot of fun trying different ways of preparing coffee, especially with, I don't have a Vietnamese coffee maker, but I do have a South Indian style, and I really enjoy it a lot. There's really neat flavors that you can get out of that particular method of making coffee. It's not as modern as some of the other methods, but I don't know, it's just kind of a neat way to appreciate coffee and the journey that it's taken. Now, this last one I'm really a fan of, and that is small batches of specialty, like high quality coffee. There's some companies that sell like 50 grams, 100 grams of coffee in really small batches that are a lot higher quality, and they're pretty expensive for what you're getting. But they're really neat stocking stuffers, and they can be really classy looking as well. There's a particular company that I'm thinking of. Well, there's two. No, let's say three. There's like three different coffee roasters that I'm thinking of right off the top of my head. There's a roaster in London called Kiss the Hippo. It's one of my favorite coffee shops in England that I've been to personally. And I got, from my brother, I got some specialty coffee from them, like a small batch, and it was delicious. I also got a specific Yemen from a roaster in Japan called Kurisu, and that was like 100 grams, so it was pretty small, but it was really exciting to give it a try. But this year, I particularly want a coffee from a roaster called 90 Plus Coffee. They go over the top. They make 50-gram batches that are like $30 or something, but some of the flavor profiles look very exciting. The packaging is just very aesthetic. In general, it's just to me, it's a great gift for a coffee enthusiast for under $50. Now, there's obviously tons of other things that you could get for people who enjoy coffee, but that was just some of the things that I thought of that, like, I don't know, may get your brain just sort of thinking about, what you'd like for Christmas, or what, someone that loves coffee, like what you could possibly get them. But let me know in the comments if there's anything that you have any questions about, or you have any suggestions. I honestly, like I said, I love the dialogue, so please keep it coming. But yeah, that's that. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're drinking excellent coffee, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.